Hello, my love. It is your favorite nurse, Lakhila Tellis, and I want to say Happy New Year. Now, you may be viewing this video at a different time, but it's cool. Every day could be a new year for you. You know what? Because sometimes we just have to start over. Now, before I continue, let me introduce myself. My name is Lakhila Tellis, and I'm a registered nurse, a native of Chicago. I now live in Rockford, and it's pretty cool. But anywho, I've been a nurse for over 20 years. I am a certified CPR instructor, and I am a certified CNA instructor. So I've got a lot of experience in the healthcare field. I am still calling myself a new business owner. I started my first business, Iconic Voice, in 2020 at the head of COVID. So, oh goodness, it's been a ride. But I can't complain. I am thankful. It's 2023 and I'm still here thriving. So today, I want to talk about my 8 tips for personal success. So I have them written down. I keep it with me. I love this because I use it as a bookmark. You can't see it, but that's okay. I'll share the information with you, and I will make sure you won't miss one step. So number 1 is create a realistic plan and goals to help achieve results. Now, sometimes we do come up with ideas or things that we believe are unattainable. But you have to know the difference of what is attainable because of your actions versus is it realistic? There may be different things that might interfere with you reaching your goals. So you have to honestly be realistic with yourself to approach your goals. Now, don't let it discourage you because sometimes it could be something that we come up with and we just don't know how we're going to get through it or how we're going to achieve it, but we find a way. So I'm not saying don't have faith, don't believe, don't dream too big. You definitely want to dream big, but you have to believe in what you're doing as well. So number 2, have an accountability partner who will push you and not hold your hand. So I like this one because me personally, I can tell myself I'm doing this, and that, and guess what? I won't. And if there's nobody to put pressure on me or to remind me or to say, hey girl, to check me, then guess what? Something's getting pushed to the side, is being forgotten, but with a good accountability partner, you can get things done. You can get things accomplished. So I do recommend somebody that you trust, even if it's somebody that has goals as well. That might be the best person because you guys can feed off of each other and build momentum by motivating each other and inspiring each other to achieve your goals. All right. So number 3, celebrate the small wins along the way. Now, this is huge because sometimes we don't even take the time to reflect and acknowledge the small wins that we've accomplished. So, for example, me last year, to help keep me motivated and to hold myself accountable, I know financially I can afford certain things. But in order for me to buy myself anything, I had to achieve certain goals. Anything that was over like $50 or something, that's still an expense, regardless if it was something for me personally or even something for me or for my business, rather. I had to earn it. So that made a big difference, and it made me feel good when I set a goal and then my reward at the end was me shopping. You can't beat that. All right. So number 4, be coachable and teachable. Now, I did not mention, but at one point I did network marketing, and this was one of the key things that most of the leaders taught me, and they drilled it. Be coachable, be teachable. A lot of people in business say this, not just network marketing, but that's just where I learned it. Let me tell you, you want a mentor. You want somebody who has been or has made it to where you want to go. But in order for you to get value out of it, you have to be coachable and teachable. Okay? You have to listen. You have to follow instructions. If it's something that you feel uncomfortable with, you should communicate that. Okay? If it's something that you don't understand, don't make yourself feel stupid by, not saying something. And when I say that, I mean, because sometimes we are afraid or intimidated about the questions we may have. So we insult ourselves, or better yet, our mentors, if we don't ask them questions, if we don't clarify instruction. And you won't learn if you don't ask, okay? We don't know everything, and that's why it's so important to listen, to be coachable, to be teachable, to ask questions, okay? All right, number 5. Do the research. Learn as much as you can about the aspects of your business. Now, this one is really huge as well. You want to learn as much as you can, the good, the bad, the ugly. You want to know if this is something that you really want to do. You want to know if this is something that you're okay with being awakened in the middle of the night about, that you're okay with staying up late at night to take care of, to figure out, to grow, to learn. Are you willing to sacrifice spending time with your friends or family? Are you willing to sacrifice your financial stability or your finances to invest in your business? Because it's not easy. So you want to evaluate and do your research. See if what you're doing, your business, is going to be marketable. See if it's necessary. See who you can market to. It's so much to the marketing part that, oh my gosh, it will take several videos and probably a few years to get through. Now, I've learned a lot over my few years of being in business, but there is still so much more for me to learn. All right. Number 6, create and build with love, integrity, and faith. Now, those are my 3 key things. Now, I build with love because that's just me. That's my personality. I want to receive love, so I'm giving love. I'm putting love into my business. I'm putting love into the way I treat people. I put love in the way I communicate. I put love into the way that I learn. That's just me. That's just the vibe I have. Integrity is everything, and it's very important in business, most definitely. How do you get customers? Through your advertisement, through word of mouth, and baby, word of mouth is more detrimental than anything. So just be mindful on how you carry yourself, how you speak to people, how you treat others. And even though your personal life is no one's business, when you're in business, and depending on the type of business, you're representing your company, okay? Now, these are just personal things that I keep in mind. And also faith, because some days I don't know how things are going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to achieve certain goals, like reaching financial goals or learning about something. It could be something as simple as filling out a form or just finding the right people as a support system or as an affiliate or partner. There's a lot of different things that you really have to think about. So again, the 3 key things, and I will repeat it: love, integrity, and faith. Okay? All right, so number 7, know your why. Why are you going into business? Why do you want to do it? And keep digging and ask why, and why. Why do you want to do X, Y, and Z? Why will it benefit this person or that person? Why will they come back to you? Why should they choose you? There's a lot of questions. And number 8, last but not least, have a plan to self-motivate when momentum is lost or reduced. This is huge for me. I'm one of those people, you can get me all pepped up and ready to go. And then when that mood is gone and I just don't feel like getting out of bed. I don't want to wake up early. I don't want to do my hair. I don't want to put on makeup. How do you revive yourself? How do you build that momentum again? How do you get that energy back? For me personally, I've done a couple things. I've added more lights to my room, especially in the winter time. I know that I go through a thing during the winter and, it's darker outside, especially in the Midwest. I don't know about where you live, but in the Midwest, it's dark, it's gloomy, it's cold, it's wet, it's crazy. But what I've done, I now have extra lighting in my home so that I'm more motivated to get up. I play music. I absolutely love music. Music, it soothes my soul. What else have I done? I've done a few different things, but those are the two main things. Lights and music get me going. Sounds like a party, right? Well, if that's what's going to get me out of the bed, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to think of something else, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. But I also, this is one thing. I've become more organized. I set up a calendar and I have specific tasks to complete each day. And I can't complete those tasks if I'm in bed most of the time. So I got to get up. But that keeps me motivated. That keeps me on track. And it keeps me enthusiastic about my business. And it helps me to, guess what? Achieve my goals so I can go shopping. No, but seriously, these are things that I really do and then I take pride in. Again, these are just my 8 personal tips my 8 tips for personal success. Yeah, it's kind of a tongue twister, right? So let me make sure I said it right. My 8 steps to personal success. So that can be something that could be within your job, that could be within a relationship, that can be within your business. Even though this here, what I have, those are my personal success tips for my business, but it helps in relationships too, okay? So I want to say thank you once again for joining me, but don't forget to share this information. I don't know when or where you're watching this, but make sure you like, subscribe, follow me. I am on Instagram at iconic_voice, and I'm also on Facebook at Lakhila Tellis Speaks. Or if you have time, go visit my website. Sure, make time real quick. It only take a second. www.lakhilatellis.com. So again, thank you. And I hope these 8 steps help to encourage and motivate you to maybe create your own, use mine. I don't mind sharing. So take care. Have a great one.